What's up, guys? Before we start this episode of the Cypher podcast, I just like to clear a few things up. Firstly, is that I am not quitting music to do a podcast. This is not my main source of content. Maybe it is currently, but it is not my main source. I did post this on my story a few days ago. But just so you guys are aware, this is not my main. I'm still doing music. I'm working on an album right now. Aside from the podcast, this podcast is actually aside from music. Music's my main. Second thing, if you haven't already, if you've discovered me or see me like do the podcast or just the podcast and you've never heard my music, go check out my music. It's LIL BADGE on all platforms, but it's spelled L1LB4DGE on all platforms. I'll put it right here. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put all my shit. Also, follow the Cypher Productions or the Cypher Podcast Instagram account and YouTube account. This is so you can watch the videos, keep up with the clips, and watch everything. We'll do an episode every Tuesday. An episode will come out, 3 clips per episode. This is just because this podcast it's nothing crazy serious. It's kind of just because me and my brother were bored and we wanted to do something cool. And I feel like making a podcast or doing a podcast is a cool way to spend the summer. And also it's a good way to get eyes on my music, also Josh's stuff. I mean, I feel like that me and him are both kind of, he's not really on the internet. I'm mostly on the internet, but like, it's just a good way to get our stuff out there. I'm thankful for Josh for wanting to do this with me. It was actually his idea to start the podcast. But I just want to clear that up. I'm not quitting music. I have an album dropping soon. Not dropping, but I have an album in the works. I can't really say much about that. If you haven't already, go listen to the Hopeless Romantic 1-year anniversary edition. It is 5 new songs in the same style as my debut album, Hopeless Romantic. It was the 1-year anniversary, June 14th. That was when it came out. I know it's kind of late, but it doesn't fucking matter. Go stream that. Go watch it. Go listen to it. And oh. What is up, everybody? Welcome.
What's up, guys? Welcome
back to the Cypher Podcast. Second episode.
Second episode, guys.
I feel so freaking accomplished. We made it through
a much better episode. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
A lot I had a plan for today. We, actually planned it ahead of time, so we're not just freeballing it. We're good
Next
to go.
week we have a guest.
Yep, that episode we have a special guest.
We have a guest coming on. We're interviewing someone, which is kind of fire. It's kind of it's gonna be dope. Okay.
Q&A action and shit.
A little Q&A. I have some questions in mind about what to ask him, and I also, will share them with Josh off this. But we're not gonna go too into that. A few things to cover. Someone asked me. We're just gonna get right into it. Someone asked me
Straight into it.
when they saw like that I started a podcast with you. Someone asked me why I started with my brother, and I'd like to tell you why I started with my brother. First of all, because if I did this with any of my friends, they wouldn't listen to me, or do this. Like this is just the best dynamic. We're identical. We're like the same fucking person in a different body.
Much,
so
yeah.
It goes well. None of my friends would know how to do any of this. Josh actually knows how to do this with me.
Appreciate that.
Knows how to speak, and just like I feel like the dynamic is better. I feel like it wouldn't be entertaining.
Yeah.
And whose idea was to do the podcast?
It was actually your idea.
The hell? What? No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
Yo, it was.
It was not my idea.
We were playing Fortnite, and you go, bro, like low key, we should start a podcast. I'm like, yeah, that would be.
Oh, I did. Do, all right. I'll answer the same question. I would agree with you because, like, I feel like me and you, like, we kind of are similar on a lot of topics, a lot of things. I feel like to kind of kind of act like, record in a sense like this. I feel like me and you can kind of be more serious. If I was doing it with anyone else, I feel like it would kind of be hard to actually focus and actually get it right. But with you, I feel like we've kind of done stuff like this multiple times where it's kind of just, kind of natural at this point. So
This is we've been making videos since we were 5 years old. This is a dynamic.
on our
we've built.
Kindles and our iPads. Yeah, we've been.
Yeah, a lot of people who are my friends probably know the weird vlogs that me and Josh recorded back in the day that are still on YouTube.
They're still
I'm
up
not
there.
plugging it.
Hell no.
Fuck that shit. Guys, oh my God, I'd like to say I'm drinking a Dunkin' Donuts coffee at 10 o'clock at night.
Guys, I am drinking a Lipton iced tea.
Nasty.
Green
Who the
tea.
hell? Who
Nah,
the hell?
yo. Lipton green tea. If you are seeing this, sponsor the podcast.
Who the hell? What in the old ass?
Yo. I'm gonna put you on like I put you on to those barbecue Fritos. Next time you go to the gas station, get yourself one of these Lipton Diet Green Tea Citrus flavored with other natural flavors. With 100% daily value antioxidant vitamin C per 12 full ounce.
Look, my fucking grandmother drinks those shits, bro. I haven't seen them in a whole.
Alright, okay, listen. The only reason why I'm drinking them is because I used to drink these all the time. Like, I used to, down, 6 a day. But I realized that they had caffeine in it, and I'm not good with caffeine. So I stopped drinking them. And I went to the pool today. In the house I had these. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna run it back for old time's sake. So it's the same one I had since 3 o'clock.
So we're both on caffeine.
Both on caffeine.
So this episode is gonna go amazing.
Great. That'd be great.
Those are
all right.
Words. All right,
Let's
shut
talk.
the fuck up with your
Yeah,
old ass.
Lipton Green
Old
Tea
ass.
Lipton Green Tea sponsor us.
Lipton
We'll
Green Tea.
appreciate
You can
it.
go sponsor the nursing home local down the street.
All right. Anyways, let's talk about upcoming game releases for this year or next year.
Ooh.
So I would say the biggest game that has people hype, very hype for the release, is Call of Duty Mosaic Ops. You seen that game?
Yeah, I did actually. Very.
The trailer dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out next April.
To be serious, GTA 6 is probably the most hype, but it's probably not.
GTA
gonna come out.
6, a
Let's
little
be real.
behind Mosaic Ops, but after breaking news, U.S. actually just bombed Iran. So on the looks of it, we're not getting GTA 6.
Josh, when do you think GTA 6 will actually, if we're being for real, come out?
Mid 2027.
Probably. Honestly,
I feel like we're not getting it next year. We're not getting it next year.
No, we're not. They say we're gonna get it next year. They're gonna delay it again. It's gonna be some.
They said that for this year.
Black Ops 7 just got a trailer.
Black Ops
After-
7 and Mosaic Ops.
Goddamn, who owns Call of Duty?
Activision.
Activision's dropping Call of Duty is like Apple.
They
dropped
exactly they just dropped Black Ops 6. They dropped the trailer for Mosaic Ops today, and then they dropped the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 a month ago.
Black Ops 6 flopped.
Black Ops 6 flopped. I feel like Mosaic Ops would be pretty good because you see
Me
the new the characters you can unlock.
Yeah, Mosaic Ops, guys.
Mosaic Ops. The trailer. If y'all watch the trailer, I can put a little snippet of it right now. It takes place in the Red Sea. That's the main area of the map, and it takes place in Manhattan with the Avengers Tower. They have to collab with the Avengers.
Yo, don't put anyone's face.
The Red Sea has risen. There's only one man who can save the world from this chaos with his amazing, sexy haircut.
All right, that's all I'm gonna see.
Yeah, do not put anyone's face against.
So
Mosaic, he's gonna find
y'all
Bits.
y'all can y'all look at it yourself. It'll be up. It's up on YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff.
I have a question
Yep.
for you. I
Yep.
want to hear your opinion on it because I just watched
Yep.
a video about it. A bunch of streamers. Do you think content, streaming, doing YouTube, or just streaming 12 hours a day, like what streamers do, or us, or not us, but like people who actually do professional podcasts, is more difficult than 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it really depends where you're working for 9 to 5. Like, you could be working, you know, a business, like doing machines. Like this guy I know, this guy he works at a company with machines. That's probably pretty harder than streaming, because you have that risk. But if you're working at like a McDonald's, you're sitting there. How can I help you? That's easy. But like if you're streaming, like example like Kai, he puts a lot of work in like getting.
What do you
people on
think, like
streams.
doctors or like?
Doctors? No, doctors are harder than 9 to 5.
Well, I mean that's technically.
I meant no, no.
technically,
I meant than streaming or like content. Like making like that, being a doctor, stuff like that is harder than making content. What do you think?
I mean, I think
I would say it really
streaming
depends.
and being on the internet is probably harder than any 9 to 5
Than
because
being a doctor.
that's up to. Well, yeah, in my opinion, yes. Because first of all, being a doctor, I mean, if you go to school for that shit, if you go to doctor school, nursing school,
What about Streamers University?
Streamers University was what Kai's Streamers University? I'm talking about like the actual internet aspect because it is streaming 12 hours a day, but there's also creativity aspect of it. There's a mental health aspect of it because you being even me, like whoever's watching this, yeah, I actually the reason I love doing this podcast is because people who listen to my music or just see that I post, even if you don't listen to my music and just see that I post music, or even go to my school, if you know me personally, I don't really get to talk a lot, and this is probably the best outlet to talk. Even me, who makes music, who does not have a fan base, has a little followers, whatever, people who listen to my music. I don't have an actual fan base that will be loyal to me, like, say, Travis Scott or Machine Gun Kelly. I don't have a fan base. But even if I don't have a fan base, being an artist in high school is pretty fucking not similar, but like I even feel it sometimes where the mental health aspect of
Yeah.
it takes it because everyone's seeing what you're doing. Everyone in your school, people are judging you. People are talking shit. People are doing this, blah, blah, blah. Your song sucks. You're emo, wanna be Machine Gun Kelly, blah, blah. I hear it every day of my life. Your music sucks, blah, blah, blah. I hear it every day. Having to deal with that is so hard on your mental health. You need to know how to have energy on a camera, especially with this. We need to know how to not be awkward to this. We need to be creativity aspect. We literally spent a week to get 3 ideas to talk about in the episode. I don't know his. He doesn't know mine. We're just gonna do it. I don't even know if he said any. I don't even whatever. But it's such a creativity aspect. Editing everything. Well, even this, doing the podcast and balancing making my album right now is stressful. Being a big streamer like Kai or Aiden Ross is in my opinion more difficult than 9 to 5, and that's
All
why.
right, all right. That's a very good point. Very strong take, and I definitely do agree. Like like let's say for example, like Kai wants to plan a stream with Drewski and Kevin Hart, and he wants to, he has to plan where it is, how he wants it to go, who else he wants on it, how long he wants it, what they want to do. Like that is very difficult because, like, let's think for example the Mafia-thon, all the cameras at the house, everything has
The
to be just right.
production.
Production is a very big thing, right? But that's obviously harder than working at like a fast food place 9 to 5. But like, if you're like if you're a doctor, like I feel like so you have like a open heart surgery. That is definitely, in my opinion, more difficult because like that's someone's life. Like if you mess up during streaming, like I feel like people, people just like clip it. It can get you more famous, kind of get you more views. It depends how big you are. But like if you're a heart surgeon and you mess up, that person's long gone.
Which is good. Good. This is actually something that's goes into my question.
Yeah.
What do you think is put more pressure? Not more important, but like, what do you think is more pressure? Because if more important, that's not really a debate, but more pressure is a debate. Open heart surgery or streaming? How's more pressure? Like
I would say it depends on both sides. Like for streaming side, it depends how big you are, who's on your stream, who's gonna be watching, what you have planned for that stream, Like if you have like LeBron on your stream, that's a lot of pressure. You gotta make a good impression. You gotta like make sure he's not bored. But like for surgery, like I feel like if it's just you by yourself and the family's depending on you, a lot of pressure, because basically you're handling a life. But if you have other doctors in the room that are helping you out, if one person makes a little mistake, they have other doctors kind of fix their mistakes. For that, I would really say it depends on the scenario.
It honestly, like, that's where it gets really close for me. But like, I think
If you think about it in like a bird's eye like view, like obviously you would say doctor, there's more pressure. But you gotta really look into it.
Let's dive.
You gotta look.
Let's deep dive. I think of like the fan base, right?
Yeah.
Artists, musicians. First of all, I think musicians go through so much more pressure than streamers. I think that's no debate. But that's even a debate though, because streamers are on camera. They can say it's kind of like a cancel culture thing, and what your fan base is. If Travis Scott,
Yep.
dies tomorrow, all his music gets taken down. Say just there's no more. How would you feel mentally? Like would you like?
I mean,
would you be like?
it'd be very sad. It would suck. Like Travis, my favorite artist. Like
There's a
his
lot of
music-
pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on musicians and streamers because, like, first of all, everything you have, all your followers can be gone tomorrow, right?
It really
And
can. One mistake, done.
so many millions and thousands of people rely on you and rely on your content or your music.
Yeah.
So if you can't put that out, especially music, like making music, be in the studio all day, streaming all day, that takes a toll on your mental health. It's so much pressure because then when you meet a fan, you saved my life. Oh my God, literally your music saved me. Oh, I got out of depression because of you. I did not commit suicide because of you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so much pressure because, yes, as a doctor, as an open heart surgeon, there's someone else's life on the hand. But as a streamer, you got to think of all the fans you met who've said something like, you stopped me from committing suicide. You have to look at it from like everyone. That's literally like, you have tens of thousands of people on you who like, you don't know what people are going through. It's scary.
That's a good point. To kind of go off what you said, like, that's a good point because, like, like, there's a lot of things in the culture of, like, content. Like, you make one mistake, you're canceled. Like, let's say, let's look at, like, the streamers that are, like, we're talking to minors, or that, like, said things on stream that kind of messed them up. Their fan base kind of is against them now, and it kind of changed everything. But you also have those fans that kind of support them and kind of, like, reason why they're there. All the donations are like this, the clips and all that kind of stuff that kind of gets them out there. That's a very good point. Like doctors, I feel like if you kind of mess up at like something that's your job, and you know what you're doing, but you still mess up. Because I feel like streaming, a lot of it can be done with AI now, so you don't have as much pressure on you. Like you can type something in something and it can do it for you, and you're good. Like you're not good, but like. Or you have like a production team, like. But if it's just you by yourself in a room doing something that you're supposed to do, you know what you're doing. I feel like that's a lot of pressure on you, even though you went to school for it. But like you feel in a surgery and the person dies, their whole family is gonna be heartbroken. They're gonna realize it's your fault. You're gonna become depressed and be like, I really just not kill someone, but like I really just let someone go like that. People might get mad at you, give you death threats. People might kind of be on you about it. You might lose your job if it gets to a point. You might lose yourself if it gets to a point. You might forget who you are, lose your soul. Like, if that really makes sense.
I definitely think, in my opinion, now I think content creation and streaming and making music has been a job forever. But content creation is just now a job. I feel like there's no really comparison. You can't.
Yeah,
compare
the money that you get, like the money, not just the money, but the money, the fans. The
more you look into
getting out there,
it's
a job. Yeah,
it's the more you look into it, the more you realize that it's the exact same thing.
You honestly have more likely to be successful doing like YouTube or Twitch over like working at like a 9 to 5. I mean, it depends on 9 to 5. Like if you're being a doctor, you're gonna obviously be more successful, probably more than likely. But if you're working at like a Stop and Shop or like like a restaurant that like like that has the name Taco in it or something. You're not gonna be as successful as like,
Let me tell you something about let me tell you something about I can't say the name of my job. I can't.
Mods, delete that out of the.
Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about my job I work at. I'm not gonna say the name.
You already said it.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Guys, mods, go back like 30 seconds. I'll
Shut
say
the,
the job.
shut the fuck up. Thank you. I literally have $300. I've made $300 in the past. In the time I've been working there, I've been working there since April.
Yeah, and you obviously make music, and you have money from music. We just don't know what it is yet. It could be 10 times more than what you already made from work.
Well, no, I do know how much I made on music. I'm not gonna. I don't think it's good to say my, especially music. I don't want people to look at it like
Is it over or under $5?
over $5, 1,000% over $5.
Over under $30.
Think of it like this: I've made more money on music than I have at my real job.
So you're over $300. Okay.
I just
round
can't
of
claim it.
applause.
Round of applause. See, to all you idiots out there who want to talk shit, let me tell you something.
And that's only gonna go up and up and up because you can't claim it till you like what? Till you got your own bank account.
Yeah, I can't claim it's there. The number's there. It's in the bank, ready to be taken
It's
out.
gonna keep going up too.
Be more and more, you idiots. Click on my songs to talk shit about them. The more money you're giving me. So I just want to say thank you to all the idiots who go, your music sucks. Then stop listening to it, you idiots.
WASMR segment, guys. WASMR segment.
Thank you. They are idiots.
But yeah, so that's my thoughts on what your question you have asked. You know.
Yeah. Somebody asked me the other day. If, like, I'm dead ass. What it's like working in a kitchen. This is bless you, sir. Four
Thank you,
times
sir.
now. You had like I don't know. This is very random, but someone was like, "We got a restaurant, right? Yeah, I food run, meaning I deliver your food, and I prep food, meaning I'm mostly in the kitchen."
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked me what's it's like in the kitchen. Let me tell you something. A lot of people think I can reveal some secrets about restaurants that you don't know, that you have no idea. Do you guys know that when you order an appetizer, like, do you know why your food takes, like, say, like, you know, like when you get the reason of appetizers, you know the purpose of it. Do you know why
Is it like
you will get an
your
appetizer?
main dish takes a little bit longer, so you gotta like something to fill you up?
Nope. They don't even start the main dish until 10 minutes after the appetizer goes out.
Why?
Because basically. You done? Thank you.
That was
Shut the hell up. Basically, the reason that you don't let your right when your appetizer goes out, 10 minutes before your food goes out. People hate it. It's a way for the restaurant to get more money because when you order an appetizer, you want the people to be like, "This is amazing. Can I get another one? Could I add this to my order? Could I add another one of these to my order? It's more money." We don't wait. We wait 10 minutes before. This is one of my jobs. We have to write the time.
Wait, what's your job?
Food runner.
Where?
Doesn't fucking matter where, Josh. So shut the hell up and turn your little ass and whatever the hell shirt you have on. Celtics. Anyways, this is one of my jobs. The appetizer pulls up on the ticket. When that runs, we cross it off and write the time that it went. And we have to wait 10 minutes to then say to the cooks, you can start going on table, whatever. The food, if we made the food right when you ordered it, dude, you guys would be out the door in 20 minutes. You know how fat? You know when? Have you ever thought of like when you go to a fast food restaurant and like you order through a drive-through at like McDonald's or something, and they give it to you like right there?
Yeah.
They make the food like the food isn't pre-made at fast food restaurants. They just don't wait because you're there.
No.
It's more convenient. When you're at a restaurant, they wait to make your food. They don't, even if you're the only table out there. You know when like you're like the only table. You pull up to the restaurant, you're like the only people there, and you're like, this shouldn't be long. This should be like 10 minutes.
But it takes long.
But it takes longer
there.
because
You're gonna
keep
order
it.
more drinks. If they give
Exactly.
if they give if you get appetizers, you're gonna order more appetizers.
Yep. When they give you the free bread, when they
Free
give
bread.
you more bread, it's
It's extra.
upcharge. Or if they give you your drink before your meal for you to finish your drink and order a new drink. They don't go on your meal until, even if you're the only person, they don't go on your meal until 30 minutes after or 10 minutes, 15 minutes
Exactly.
after your appetizer goes.
Yeah.
They have to actually cook it. So that's why, if you ever wondered why it takes mad long for the food to go out, that's why
There
it
you
takes
go.
mad long for the food to go out, because they don't go on it. But sorry, guys, but sorry to burst your bubble.
Yeah. But speaking of like everyone working and stuff, finally had summer vacation.
We
Finally.
finally have summer. We finally have summer
School's
again.
off. School's off the table.
That's why
the
we
next
also
couple
did this, because
Yeah, because I feel
Right.
like during the summer, I don't do much in the summer. I feel like I have a lot of time off in my summer. He's working, but he also doesn't work that much.
yeah, I don't work that much.
So speaking of school, what looking back on it, not just freshman year, but like throughout our whole year of like all years of school, what are like the craziest things you experienced in school? It
Like,
could be fights, teachers, things you've done, things that happened to you.
I've done many idiotic things in school.
All right, let's hear some things you've done, and some things you've witnessed.
Some things I've witnessed.
Things you've done, things you've witnessed that have been pretty crazy.
Event that
craziest
happened.
experiences.
Josh, you actually were talking about this kind of before the pod. I could go into many things, but there's one thing that sticks out. I can't say now. Oh, people are gonna watch this in my school and know exactly what I'm talking about. Should I or should I
Go
not?
for it.
Fuck. All right, whoever goes to my school, you didn't hear this from me, but everyone in my school probably knows about this. I'm just talking about it. I'm not gonna name any names or say any schools. I'm not gonna name any names. Don't worry. But a senior sent nude pictures to a teacher for her grade as a senior, but nothing happened to the teacher or the student because the student was technically 18 years old. So for a little A, the teacher got nudes out of this one really popular senior that just graduated this year in my school. I should not have said that, but it's for the podcast, guys. So fuck.
Yo, what?
It was a big thing, and nothing happened. Nothing happened to the teacher because she was technically 18 years old, so it was technically legal and it was technically okay.
Wow.
Do you think age
I
of
s-
consent should be? Did you think age of consent should be lifted due to things like that?
What do you mean?
Do you think age of consent should be like 20, not 18?
In certain cases, yeah.
In certain cases, like crimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that guy should have still gotten like fired.
Even she should have got some kind of...
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Because they should have that on they should have that on her college record now.
She still graduated.
Yeah, but if their school knows about it, they're probably gonna... Did she get talked to at all?
I have no idea what happened. I just know what happened. I don't know any circumstances. I just know that the teacher didn't get charged because she was 18 or fired. I still think that he should have still gotten at least fired, but he wasn't present in school for a while. But like, you know, oh, okay. So we'll move on from that before I get text.
Experience.
Experience or like
This
thing I've
happened
done.
kind of
Oh
recently.
shit! Yeah, we'll go back and forth.
I think kind of recently, kind of happened. one of my teachers, I think you know about this, got fired. And he's been a teacher that's kind of been off the radar
The radar.
the whole year. So he got hired in the beginning of the year. He was pretty normal, but he was a little weird. Like, not weird, but like he was a little like, outgoing. Not as usual as most teachers, right?
Yep.
And people didn't really like him. I didn't really like him. He wasn't the best. But, got the job done, right?
Yeah.
Time went on, he kind of became more, like, comfortable, I guess, in the environment and with everyone in the class and stuff. And he would just do things, he would, like, he pushed the table over one time, and
What the
he would, like, he would just kind of be loud and kind of swear at the class. And, it's all,
swear
whatever,
at
like,
the class.
nothing happened. But, as time went on, it kind of got a little worse. And say a couple months ago, around like April, he actually said the N-word to one of the black students in class, and which made the class kind of overreact. Not overreact, they react as they should have, but like we kind of all reacted in a way where we can kind of make it a big problem. So he could. He's white, by the way, too. So we kind of create some tension, and he was out for like 2 weeks. And it was, it was a good time. He came back, apologized, things was going good. He kind of watched what he was doing. But this is going towards the end of the year. I would say like almost like late May, kind of mid-May. One of the students is eating candy in class. And eating was never a problem. It was for a little bit, but then people didn't care and people still ate. And he never had a problem with it. Like, I used to eat full-blown meals, like full chicken, like straight, like, fucking Chipotle, like, I was chilling. And he didn't say nothing. So, he was like, put him away. He's like, I'll put him when I'm done. He has like a couple left. Hairable gummy bears. It doesn't matter. No rice, no gummy bears. So I put him away while I'm taking myself. He's like, alright, come do it then. So, he kind of like reaches over, tries to get it, like, kind of, they're like playing around in his perspective. In his eyes, they were playing around. So he took the kid's chair, and you all know the school chairs, like they have the fork, and he pulled one of the legs like this. So the kid went flying back. The kid fell off his seat, took him off his chair. The kid got up in his face, started pushing him, swearing at him, back and forth. They started swearing back and forth. A girl was at the doorway, recording the entire time. So
the video?
teacher, I don't have the video. The teacher, he ran chasing her into the girl's bathroom, and he pulled her hair. And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" He came back in the class, talking to the kid again, saying like, "Oh, he's playing around. Like you can't have jokes, like going to his table and shit." And it was going like back and forth. And then the dean, the principal, they all came in. We had a sub for a little bit, and then we had a sub for a little bit longer. And then we found out, like, the teacher told us, like, he won't come back for the rest of the year. He's on leave without pay. So he might not come back next year. I mean, I won't have him next year. But basically, got fired for a little bit for a lot of things. So
Damn, yo, you do that shit. Your teacher's an idiot.
I think you know who it is, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
The name starts with an S and a D at the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, idiots. Oh, that's so... oh. That... I have had my fair share of shitty teachers.
Yeah, he was definitely one of them.
Let's do, like, something that we've done in school. Like, some idiot
Alright.
shit.
All right, you go, because I know you've done a lot.
Well,
It'll take some time for me to think.
one time I was in history class. And my friend brought a JBL.
Oh my gosh.
And I actually have another thing that's kind of similar to this. And hid it in the teacher like the classroom closet that was
Yeah.
on the side of the classroom. And played like he played the whole I Am Music album. Teacher did not know. They didn't know what it was. They didn't know anything.
That's funny.
And he got to like freaking We Need All the Vibes, and they finally found Because I was involved. I told him what to play.
Oh my gosh.
Then the kid got his fucking speaker confiscated, and it was all my fault. Another thing I did, this was back in 8th grade. Me and my dumbass friends in Spanish class, we would get, you know, the soundboard app or the soundboard website on your computer that had like 3,000 sounds. We
Yep.
pulled that up, and we put the volume all the way up. And when there was a sub, even when there wasn't a sub, we would always play noises, and she had no clue who it was, no idea who it was, and we did this up until the end of the year, and even by the end of the year, she did not know. The students were getting annoyed. I would do it as well. No one would know, and it would straight up be like, fucking, we would just be playing noises, and we would like hide the tab. No one would even know. We would act so normal, and we fucked with that teacher so much, and I feel so bad now. But I feel bad. We fucked that teacher up. For real. We were idiots.
You're so stupid.
No, I'm very not
All right.
stupid.
So, something I've done is we were chilling. I think it was 8th grade. I was chilling, and my boys, we were in ELA, and we were reading this book, and it was mad boring, and we just kept laughing at everything, and we kept getting, you know, yelled by the teacher, and it was a sub. So what happened was we were on the computer, we were playing the game secretly, and I got mad, and I kind of forgot where I was. So I punched the computer, and I broke the screen, and the frame. I broke the screen. It kind of cracked through, and my friend, he threw the computer out the window. And then those two kids, they had the paper towels, and they wrapped each other in paper towels. And he ripped it off of me, threw them, and he ran. When the sub was in there, and they got written up.
My
And-
my idiot friend dumped Gatorade in his school fucking Chromebook motherboard.
My friend got a computer on fire.
My friend yo, in computer class, my dumbass friend took a paperclip and stuck it up the charger and kept fucking wiggling around and kept sparking. And then the teacher came and was like, "What are you doing?" He said he was cleaning the Chromebook. Computer was sparking. And he said he was cleaning it. He was mad fucking funny. Ugh. I miss computer. I miss school, man. School's over.
Then gospel's
I
over.
love it though.
I'm glad. Glad, boys.
Yeah, for real. Yo. Can I tell you about my day today? I'm so tired.
Me too.
Yo, I have a coffee right now and I'm energized right now.
That Lipton
Bro.
green tea's gone in the trash.
You're an idiot.
Why?
Not idiot. You're just old. Who the hell drinks? Let's go back. Who the hell drinks Lipton iced tea?
Yo, Lipton, if you're seeing this, please sponsor me. Don't sponsor him.
Stop, sponsor me. You, dog. My grandmother loves that shit. I'm dead ass. I mean, for real. I've never seen someone our age drink Lipton iced tea as a drink.
You know what? Let's look on Google. Let's look up Chat GPT.
Here we go.
Alright. Wait, hold on. Let me change his voice, ChatGPT, to
The audio listeners are gonna love this.
Huh?
While he's doing that, I want to tell you about MySpace. MySpace is it? Sorry.
Hi there. Hey, I
I'm not an idiot. You know those like podcast listeners are like, "What's up, everybody?" Before I get back to the video, this
Hello, ChatGPT.
wow, ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Wow,
Wait, hold on. It's
your
malfunction.
ChatGPT.
Hello,
fucking me.
ChatGPT.
Hey Josh, no worries. I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
So I have a question.
Sure thing. What would you like to ask?
So wait. Can I call you Bowie?
Yeah, absolutely, Bowie. You can call me.
All right, Bowie. So I have a question.
Of course,
Bowie, listen to me. No. I'm calling to call you Bowie. My name is Josh. You're Bowie. Got it? All right.
Absolutely.
So, me and my brother right now are doing a podcast, right? And I'm currently drinking a Lipton green tea. You know what I'm talking about? Sort of like Lipton green teas.
Nice. That sounds like a fun combo. Lipton green tea is pretty refreshing. How's the podcast going so far? Anything exciting you want to share?
Well, actually, yeah, that's why I came to you. So, I have a question, and you might know this. So, Lipton green teas. He says that I'm old for drinking them. If you go into Google research, can you tell me the average age of people that drink Lipton green tea?
Here we go.
It looks like Lipton green tea has a pretty broad audience, so you're definitely not too old for it. It's enjoyed by people of all ages. So keep sipping and enjoying your tea.
Oh, I will.
Keep
Let me ask,
sipping.
what is the what is the youngest person that has ever drank Lipton green tea?
Well, I don't think there's a specific record for the youngest person who drinks it, but typically kids can start having it once they're a bit older and can handle a little caffeine.
How much caffeine is in Lipton green tea, by the way?
Lipton green tea.
Yes, how much caffeine is in Lipton green tea? Diet, citrus.
Gotcha. Lipton green tea with citrus typically has about 15 to 30 milligrams of caffeine per serving, depending on the blend.
Oh, look at
It's
this.
definitely less than coffee, so it's a nice mild boost.
Nice. So like,
Look at this.
oh wait,
Study
everybody's
I
talking to
found
me.
on Google.
It's a study on Google.
The study, the target.
Sounds like you're having a fun little debate there. It's always great to have a little tea conversation.
Tell ChatGPT to shut the hell up.
Or have more questions, just let me know.
I have one more question. So my brother over here, his dumbass, is stuck in Arena 2 in Clash Royale. Can you give him a good deck to get him out of Clash, to get him out of Arena 2?
Got it. Alright, for Arena 2 and Clash Royale, good deck usually includes a mix of cheap troops and a strong win condition. Maybe something like the Musketeer, the Knight, some archers, and the Fireball. That
Alright.
should help.
Thank you.
Thanks for the help,
You're
ChatGPT.
welcome.
By the way,
Have a good day. Have a good day.
can I just say something?
You too, Bowie. Have
Alright, so what?
That's mad funny, yo. He said, I'm gonna call you Bowie. He goes, alright, I understand. Yeah, goodbye, Bowie.
Oh, ChatGPT is so stupid. Alright, what's your research? I have something to talk about after.
I have a few things to talk about. First of all, Lipton green tea consumption is fairly broad across age groups with a higher age range, ranging from the ages 45 to 70. By
Got
the
it,
way, Josh has been really into Clash Royale lately,
Oh my gosh. It's so fun.
and bought the fuck.
Well, guys, let's run a quick game right now.
No, get off the game. This is not what we're doing right now. Josh, what's
I'm playing Noble Griffith.
This kid, now while he plays his Clash Royale match, bought the Clash Pass. The Clash Royale Battle Pass. Who the hell spends money on mobile games anymore? That's my question, Josh.
I don't know. I don't know who does that.
No, you don't.
Not
No,
me.
you don't. Oh, you don't. Get the hell off the game right now. We're recording.
So, continue.
What was I gonna say to you?
About money on mobile games.
No one do that. No one spend real money on mobile games. That is such a scam.
It is a scam. I kind of regret buying them, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you literally wasted. How much was it?
$12.
12. You spent 12 American US dollars on a fucking mobile game?
Yeah.
You're an idiot. You are an idiot. Big idiot. Let me tell you something. Okay, wait. What do you have to say after? Because I'm done. My speaking. He got me hooked on Clash Royale.
Yeah, I know. It getting pretty ass, I'm not gonna lie. It can make you stressed every single fucking day. But, you know. So, what I talk about is pretty important to this world, especially if you live in America. But I'll talk about it once I finish the Clash Royale game. But if I win this game, I'm gonna do a giveaway on our next episode. I'm gonna give away a free Clash Royale Battle Pass. All you gotta do is comment, subscribe, like to the channel, and you'll be entered in.
Yep,
free
totally.
Clash
Just
Royale.
keep listening to Josh's Clash Clans match. Yep, totally.
Hey guys.
Quick break while Josh finishes his fucking Miller game match. If you haven't already, go check out LIL Badge's music. And definitely go support Josh's Clash Royale. He streams every week on twitch.tv/KingDoubleDoubles. He streams Clash Royale. Go look him up. He loves it so much. Actually, he was screen sharing his TikTok For You page. I counted 5 Clash Royale videos on his For You page. 5.
He's lying.
Well, I'm not lying. I am not lying at all. Are you done?
Guys, I took 2 towers. I won.
Guys, we're just going to pause this entire podcast while Josh finishes his match. What the hell just happened to Josh? Oh, he's still here.
I won, guys. All right, see what I get in my
help game.
2-star. 2-star? Ah.
The audio listeners are going to love this for this segment of Josh playing his Clash Royale.
Oh. Ah. Guys, I was contemplating, being a little bitch and spending $6 to buy a Mega Knight. Is it worth it, guys? I'll put on poll in chat. Alright, I won. So we're off. Anyways, so what I was going to say. We are about to be in World War III.
So this idiot plays a Clash Royale match and then starts talking about World War III.
My entire Twitter.
Wow.
Y'all want to know my Twitter? It says...
What?
Y'all want to know my Twitter? It says, the United States has now entered the war with Iran. Better footage of one of the U.S. strikes. And then it shows Iran. They are coming. Then it shows the U.S. has bombed the crown jewel of Iran's nuclear power points. And basically, we are about to be in World War III.
Wow, Josh. What are you doing if your house gets bombed? That's a good question. What's your procedures like? Say Iran hypothetically decides to threaten us. Which,
They're
let's be real, our military is probably the best military in the fucking world. They are not touching us.
ours.
We're
Nah,
fine.
they're nah. Yeah, but we're still gonna get nuked. Wait. Breaking news. Iran has launched a missile heading to Rhode Island, Nevada, and Arizona.
It just froze. Heading to where?
Nevada, Rhode Island,
Look at
and
this
Arizona.
idiot. He's getting...
You heard what I said?
No.
I said Iran has launched a missile to Nevada, Arizona, and Rhode Island. Yo, do you hear me?
Hello?
You hear what I just said?
This kid needs to fix his Wi-Fi. They launched a missile. Let's check
Hello?
Twitter.
Yo. Yo,
Yo, Josh.
can you hear me?
Yo, leave and join back.
Yo,
Leave and join back.
yo.
Yo, leave and join back. You're like glitching. Okay, so while Josh is out of here, not Josh out of here like I talk like a idiot, but I'm working on an album. I think I covered it. I put out a little clip before this episode started about me talking about people's thoughts with everything, and people saying how I'm quitting music, which is bull. I covered it all in the first clip. I'm not gonna go really bad into it. But yeah, go stream my new music. It's fire, I think. Go. And Josh is back, so we talk to Josh. What's up?
Yo.
Welcome back. You're better now. This is pretty beautiful.
All right, perfect.
So we're getting bombed.
I said Iran is launching a missiles to Arizona, Nevada, and Rhode Island. I'm trolling.
You better be trolling. You better be trolling. We're the smallest state.
I'm trolling.
No, but the Middle East is trending.
No, trending right now on Twitter. Let's see what's trending on Twitter right now. Iran, Middle East, World War III, in death to America.
ایران را شکست و جنایت علیه ایران انجام داد دیگه جایی در منطقه غرب آسیا
We're dead.
GTA 6 guys not coming out.
Wow. Josh, I just saw a crazy clip.
Of what?
Bad things.
He was strike on the Forsato site. Holy shit. Let me see this clip. Oh.
Put audio on.
Yo.
That's Iran, but by us right there. Yay.
Guys, it was nice knowing you guys. You know, I wanted my license. Couldn't get it. Wanted to go to college.
You've been getting license.
Couldn't get it. Wanted to play GTA 6. Couldn't get it. So,
Well, that's great. Fan-freaking-tastic.
yeah.
Josh, when are you gonna hop in the studio again with me? When are you gonna make a song with me again?
Once I get some headphones.
Should we release Fuego?
I don't know.
feel like it was an unreleased song that me and Josh have together that is
That was
so
our first
dope.
good song. Yeah, we have some other okay songs. You know, our last song we made was called PS4 type shit.
We make a lot of
I
joking
think a lot of
songs,
songs.
but
This
it's
is
kinda
one of the ones
fun.
that we made. That's like probably the best song we ever made.
Yeah, we make a lot of joking songs.
Shit! Oh shit!
Right. So,
No, that was my wrong song. All right, here.
thank you. Yeah, that's Josh recording it.
That's all Ethan.
Josh, why are you recording?
That's all you.
Why?
Oh, I'll play my part. Hold on. I'm over here. Yo, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You were not. You were still in my ears. I just muted you off the spot, dude. I have to take that clip out. I have to take that clip out. That was the loudest I've ever in my life. Do not
Oh, you
play
gotta
that
show. You
again,
gotta get
thank
a story
you.
before.
I'll show you before I take it out, but I'm taking that out. I probably won't even take it out. I probably won't even get to that. I actually want to play an unreleased song. That's not on my album. I'm just gonna play something.
I bet.
We're in that. We're in that space today. We're gonna show. This is something that's not on the album, but it's a unreleased song. Little snippet
That
of an
was
unreleased
dope.
song that will never drop. That song will probably not drop, but
Song was dope.
it's fire. This is I like this. This is fun. Do you guys want to hear a song that was supposed to be on Cypher City that did not make it?
Cypher City was so dope.
Cypher City is my last EP project. This was supposed to make it on the project. Josh has heard the song, you haven't, but I said this is supposed to be on the EP, but I said it's too shitty, and I didn't put it out. Bunch of
You sure there was some cop rapping?
That was fire. That was. I mean, it was not shitty. I'm not talking about. That was dope.
yeah.
Break the rules,
It didn't make
probably
it,
gonna
though.
get fined.
Yeah. Yeah. Cypher City's so fucking dope. So.
My dreams come true like the rest me go to sleep.
Josh, what's your favorite song by me? If you had to pick one, and why?
And why?
And why? We'll do unreleased and released. You can say if it's unreleased, you can say the name. I don't care, because it's probably not coming out.
So I need to think. Cause you have like a lot of songs that I like. That like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's probably a song of career suicide.
Hold on. I know you
It's
can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
This is on my end. Hold on. I'm just having- We're gonna pause this for a second. Hold up.
Alright, so yes, actually no.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck happened to my audio, but I had to fix it real fast. But we're just gonna cut everything out. I asked Josh, what is his favorite song by me, unreleased or released, and if it's unreleased, he can say the name because I don't care because the song's probably not gonna come out.
So, the song is unreleased for now because I know it is coming out. It is "Tell Me How You Feel."
Ah, that's a good one.
It's new too.
It's on the Hopeless Romantic 1-year anniversary.
That shit.
If you haven't listened to that,
shit.
a lot of people like it, but a lot of people say "Talk to Me" or "You with Me" or whatever
unreleased when
song.
you showed it to me. It was unreleased. That's why I said unreleased because you showed it to me. Because it was
Yeah,
because he showed me the files of all the songs.
yeah, I sent it to
And
him.
I was doing. It was a close second between. I forget what it was called. It was like the vibes in that shit were so fucking good. Let's see if I can find it. Forget.
Was it last year?
No, I wasn't.
Or
last
was
year.
it? No, I know what it was. It was. It, it was that one, right?
No, it was this one. Man.
Talk. You with me? Yeah, you with me is the most.
But
popular
I
song
think
on the EP. Everyone knows
to make me feel like that shit had me like getting emotional when I heard that shit.
Which is cool. That's my whole point to make music. I want people to feel the music, not just listen to the music.
Nah, that
That's what I
shit
want.
was.
And
that
it's
shit
working, I
was
guess. Yeah, that EP. I started it at 3 in the morning. I was off caffeine like a motherfucker, and I started this. I was like, "Yo, Hopeless Romantic 2. Let's do a full album." And you talked to me, talk to me, 'cause I want you now. That was the first song I did. And it was originally going to be a 15 song like Hopeless Romantic 2 sequel, but then I was like, let's just do a 1-year anniversary EP because it'll be fire and like less songs. But all those songs were recorded at like midnight on like a bunch of caffeine, energy drinks, and coffee, and they turned out amazing. And I think that is one of my best pieces of work. But this new album right now that I'm
Heard
working
that
on.
snippet today. Y'all in for a treat. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm working
I've
on
only
an
I've not
album
even heard
right
a
now.
full song. Yeah, I've only heard.
He has
I've heard like
a
a snippet of one song, so I'm excited. I wanted to be surprised because I feel like in the past all your albums I've heard all of them before they came out, which is dope. But like also like I want to be surprised. So,
Yeah, this album, words that can describe it. It's long. It's 20 songs long. It's loud. It's genre bending. It's unpredictable. It's multiple different styles ranging from pop, indie, rap, alternative. There's many. It's a full project, and it's a listen front to back, and I think that it's probably my best album. For some reason, every album gets better. I remember when Hopeless Romantic dropped. That was fire. I remember the Heartbreak Hotel came out.
It
I
was
was like, "This is
better.
my best album ever."
and then like
Yeah, every
I feel
album
like
is
it's
better
better,
for
better.
some reason.
So I know we talked about this already, but back on the World War III track, I've seen some things. So Iran TV, they're like a little network. They said every American citizen or military in the region is now a target.
Wait. We need to pause this for a second. Hold on.
So
All right,
yo,
we're back. I hope that you're seeing this. I
hope
really
so,
hope
yeah.
that everyone is
So
seeing this.
I was saying, Iran State TV has said every American citizen or military in the region is now a target.
And Josh is frozen.
They also said the United States has declared war on us. This war is officially
Hold on.
begun.
Hold on. Before we end this, because we're about over an hour now, Patron just texted me. And he said, "Can I start calling you Bubbles? I just watched Powerpuff Girls and I'm feeling a little silly."
Patron is this kid. It was like a year ago. We were playing Fortnite Lego Color Switch, and he was in the game, and we were in like voice chat, and we added him, and ever since we kind of been, he's been closer with him. I don't talk to him, but he talks to him like all the time, and he's very funny. But
We need to get Patron on this
that could be another
podcast
special guest,
someday.
but he might also get canceled, not special guest. So the
Oh, yeah, I don't know
podcast
about
might
that.
get shut down. But just like how the world might end, this episode is gonna end. So
You're so
I wanna
cringy, Jess.
You're
so cringy.
I want to just so we're gonna come to an end on this episode. Thank you everyone watching. And yeah.
Thank you guys. Next episode, we're gonna have a guest on. Please go listen to my Hopeless Romantic 2 or 1 year anniversary. I haven't already. Go follow Josh on social medias. Josh,
King
plug your
Dubs,
shit now.
Instead of I, so one, so K1NGDUBZ on everything. And yeah.
Yeah, and everything. Then I'm L1LB4DGE on all music platforms. Lil Badge is regularly on TikTok. Lil Badge 7 on Instagram. And subscribe to the Cypher Productions YouTube channel and the Cypher Productions social medias. It's literally just the Cypher podcast or podcast on Productions. Go do all that. Next episode, we'll have a guest. We're interviewing an artist.
And yeah. Posse out.
And album soon. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.